Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, why in the world are they picking on Edward and Sophie right now? Like all of a sudden, oh, and they pay a popcorn rent or whatever. Apparently, he paid £5 million for 50 years of lease. Plus, they pay a monthly or a yearly maintenance. Plus, they do all their own upgrades and repairs and whatnot. And yet they're saying it's a peppercorn lease. Like, why are they picking on Edward? Edward and Sophie, nose to the grindstone, hardest working royals. They're it's not like they're lazing around at home expecting all. They work for that. So I want to know why and who all of a sudden are Sophie and Edward's living expenses in the news, and who's picking on this? What deflection is this? What deflection is this? Who's after Edward and Sophie? What is this trying to prove? All this information's been public forever, so why are they all of a sudden pulling out all of these? Is this because of Andrew? And so what if it is because of Andrew? Now you have to scrutinize everything, or what's this gotcha moment, huh? That anybody can look at this public record at any time, and they make it like a gotcha. And look at these slackers. Right? I mean, constantly supporting the king, never say anything bad about anybody, keep their nose to the grindstone, stay out of everybody's business, and all of a sudden they're in the business. Who's behind this and why? Oh, this is a concerted effort. This is definitely somebody snooping around and looking at things. There's definitely a plan here. There's a plan about something or another. Now I finished shuffling. Personally, I think it's the government going after them. The current government in the UK. Oh, it's a distraction. Look over here. Don't look over there. This is definitely, we got 3 to 2 pentacles here. This is definitely somebody came up with a plan for some kind of distraction. This is also buying and selling, but what this is doing, you're supposed to look at these and you're not seeing the turmoil behind. You're not seeing these ships high on the waves, up and down, up and down. So it's like, look at this one, don't look at this one, and certainly don't look here. So this is some kind of distraction that we're not supposed to be looking at something. Oh, look at this. This deck is taunting me. Ace of Pentacles upright. Somebody wants more money. Is it the government? This is all money, distractions. This is their plan. Is this their plan that they give less to the royals, or that the royals have to pay more on something? This also could be a distraction from terrible government policies. Oh my God, I can't believe you're raising taxes. Have you seen how much Edward pays for rent on that 120 room home? Are you kidding me? And then all of a sudden you're not looking at what's going on behind here. Andrew, no, Edward. Oh, no, our budget's balanced. No, what are you talking about? They want more money. Somebody wants more money. They're going to make a big deal of this till they get somehow some kind of compensation. This is, look at 3, 2, 1. This deck is taunting me. Taunting me, I tell you. What's underlying? Ooh, 8 of Cups. Yeah, something is missing here. Does somebody else want the house for whatever reason? I don't think they want them to leave per se, but this is looking for something that's missing. Look at this, 8, 7. This deck, if anything, has a great sense of humor. Something is hidden here and something is missing. Do they want us to look for it? Is this all illusion, confusion? Because They might want more money. It's money. It's all money driven. It's all money driven. I think that uh, the government's gonna, or whoever owns those leases. Look how generous we are. We've been charitable for far too long. We're going to take it out of his pot and put it into his pot. We're going to balance the books here. We're going to balance the books here. But in the meantime, the person in the middle skims their share. Eight, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Diminish. Clock agrees with me. Even though, and look at this, 8, 7, here's the 6 of Cups here. Even though this lease goes back decades, and this is, here's the offer here, right? It was given in good trust. It's always been that way. It was given in good faith. It wasn't given in greed or what's that one called? Favors, something favors, where they have they rent a 10,000 square foot apartment for, $200 a month. Grace and favors, that's it. It's not like that at all. This lease goes way back. This could even be promised to him from a young man. Oh, we'll save that house for Edward, and once he gets married. I mean, obviously Edward has money. I mean, he gave them £5 million years ago, and before that, I think it was £90,000 a year. Like, everyone goes, "Oh, that's not much." Well, let's go back. And what was rent worth back in the 90s? Like, he says he's paid market value for that home. It's not a peppercorn home. Now he is kind of, this might go on for a while, and he's going to try and figure out who's doing this, who's after me, what do they want. This, we might see them get into a little bit of a battle. We might see Edward actually come out and say something, defend himself, defend his boundaries, defend himself. This is his home. And in the past, I've done everything in good faith in the past. And now somebody wants more money, and he's like, I signed a contract. I've done my fair share. I've kept up my place. This is not an Andrew situation. I've not been denied or kicked out of anything. I've worked. This is not an Andrew situation at all. But somebody wants a little bit more out of him. Now a 5 of Pentacles. They want him kicked out. Somebody wants it for themselves. Somebody wants it for themselves. Or they're going to charge so much taxes on it that they won't be able to afford it, or we might see them move out this winter. Didn't I do a reading that I said something about a money scandal with Edward and Sophie? I'm not saying this is a scandal at all. I think they're going to do something that they jack the rent up, or they increase something to such an extent, because we're diminishing. Look at, we start with, this is 6 and then 5. We have 3, 2, 1, 6 and 5. Everything is diminishing in this, except for the 9 of Wands. My boundary, I worked for this. This is him not embattled. And not even an entitled. I worked for this. I worked for this. This wasn't handed to me, and I've been sitting in the swimming pool and then the library. I worked for this. I worked hard for this. This might really be disturbing to Edward. Like, how dare you compare me to my brother? How dare you? They might be moving this winter. They might move out this winter. Somebody wants that house. Starmer. There he is. Starmer. I don't know what he wants it for, or maybe he just wants more money. Maybe Harry wants it for himself. Maybe it's been promised to Harry. Wouldn't that be something? Edward and Sophie move out and Harry gets it. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Do we have another controversy on our hands? All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. Fare thee well.